All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakab Kodash B'Agatah. Double honor to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, and to our argument across the globe, pushing the word and truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. Side Dyer Now from the Great Millstone Campus, Chicago, with another lesson. This is Sirach, the 37th chapter and 27th verse. It said, "My son, prove thy soul on thy life, and see what is evil for it. Give not that unto it. For all things are not profitable for all men, neither have every soul pleasure in everything." You know, the one of the first scripture I learned when I got my apocrypha. You know, and we gotta we gotta know ourselves well enough to know what it is that makes us come short. What prohibits us from doing the work? What prohibits us from growing into the truth? All right. You know that you tried drinking the day before work just to hang out with the brothers, but you couldn't get up that next morning, which made you late. Well, you know that's not profitable for you. Okay? You know that you may have tried gambling with brothers and you can't take the loss. So that may not be profitable for you either. You know, there are different things that brothers are able to bear and to get over. All right, quicker than some brothers, man. All right, some brothers can't deal with multiple women as other brothers can. All right, there's some things that brothers can do that the other brothers can't. You know, we know that me myself in particular, I still battle certain things. You know, the brother that close to me, they know, there's certain things that I can't handle. So I fall back from going, man. So we gotta know what it is we can and can't do in this truth. Verse 28 said, "For all things are not profitable for all men, neither have every soul pleasure in everything." Right? Sometimes a brother may lift weights to get their anxiety out. Some brothers may yell. Some brothers may go for a walk. Some brothers may fish. Some brothers may buy shoes or buy food. So everybody's a little bit different when it comes to the truth about how they handle situations, man. That's why sometimes your counsel you may get from a brother may not suit you, but it may suit another brother, man. We got to be we have to know what it is through our personal trials and tribulations, what it is we can and cannot do. All right, because we don't want to be in a situation to where you took some advice knowing that it didn't work for you. And that's I'm just gonna leave it at that. Let me get this real quick. This Sirach 32. Let me get to the point. Sirach 32 and 20, it says, "Go not in a way where thou mayest fall, and stumble not among the stones." So we don't want to be getting going somewhere knowing that we're weak in the spirit, knowing that every time you do this certain thing or you go out with this certain brother or things don't go well for you. All right, that you know yourselves better than another brother know you, man. All right, there's times where you may need to leave your money at home, take a certain amount if you know that you might be drinking or whatever, and you may spend more money than what you needed to be. Also, when when you first come into truth, the brothers taught and they gave counsel about listening to other camps and other doctrines, man. And stick to the teachers of Great Millstone and the brethren in the camp. So you can build up a solid foundation. So when you hear other philosophies and ideologies and doctrines, that you're able to discern what's scriptural and what's spiritual and what isn't. All right, we don't want to be going, being turned every which way, man, being tossed to and fro. All right, man. Let's get that real quick. Um, it says Ephesians 4:14 that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. We don't want to be tossed to and fro, man. All right, being carried about. One moment you're teaching that Yahweh Shai the name, then you go to another, to another doctrine, and you say these other names, man. All right, you subscribe to the doctrine of arrows being missiles, and then you get to another doctrine where it's saying the arrows are not missiles, and you back into the virgin birth, basically back into that Christianity. All right, so we gotta be mindful of the things that we're putting in our spirit, so we won't fall off, man. So go not in the way wherein thou mayest fall and stumble not amongst the stones. All right, so you don't want to be falling off, man. Chasing these other doctrines, man. All right, let's get this. Lock it. Second Corinthians 13:5, it says, examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves? How the Yahweh Shai is in you, except you be reprobates. And that's super spiritual, man. All right? And you know where you're weak in the spirit at. You know where you're weak in the flesh at. You know through past experience what's good for your life, man. All right? You know that certain things come up and certain situations and circumstances prevent themselves. That every time you choose a particular choice, that a certain judgment or a certain action follows that, man. Okay, so through this walk, man, we gotta pick and choose what it is that we want to put in our spirit, what it is that's profitable for us to use, and discard the rest, man. All right, because brother may not know you may be weak in with the women, or know that you're not a very good manager of money, or not I don't want to use the word heavy, but not a drinker, there's certain things that brothers do because they can handle it, and they figure, a lot of times that brothers are such as themselves. All right, they always, there's a saying in the world: if you can't run with the big dogs, stay on the porch. And I'm not saying it to be carnal, all right, but you know that if your limit is one beer, you should be trying to drink a 6-pack just so you can hang. If you know that going to the boat, all right, that you always spend your checkup, or just whatever it is, man. That after you're done making that decision, puts you in deeper debt, puts you in harm's way, man. All right, so we got to examine ourselves, man. All right. And this, hey, that's very that's a very critical step in the truth is examining yourself, man. Know what's good for you. One more, I'm gonna get out. I think that was it then. I already called that one. I'll get to Romans. Romans 14. going to read Romans 14. I'm going to start when the Spirit allows. It says, Romans 14:1, it says, him that is weak in the faith receive ye, but not to doubtful disputations. So you have brothers, some brothers stronger in the faith than others, man. You got some brothers who are able to do more spiritually or have more of a stronger spirit than other brothers, man. You know, and we see it, we see it through the camp of the brothers, man. All right, so him that weak in the faith receive ye, but not to doubtful disputations, right? Because you got brothers who are just not gonna do certain things, man. It doesn't mean the brother's going off. It doesn't mean the brother is wicked or anything, you know. One believer that he may eat all things, another who is weak eateth herbs. You know, that goes into physical food, but also it goes into this truth. All right, you got some brothers who are able to watch other camps that's going off and, break down and discern what it is that is often what's on point, as opposed to some brothers just watch the elders, man. I know when I first came in, man, that's all I did was watch the elders and the elder apostles and the other camps of Great Millstone, man. Now time has passed and I'm able to watch and listen to other camps and other religious factions, and to through the Spirit of the Lord, discern what's good and what isn't, So let not him that eateth despise him that eateth not. Let not him which eateth not judge him that eateth. For the Most High received him, right, man? You got some brothers who can go into history and current events and the Latin and the Greek and the Hebrew. We got some brothers who just, who just may know a few Hebrew words. Who just go into Psalms or the Proverbs. They just go into so-called milk scriptures, man. But guess what? Hey, the Lord called that same man just as he called you. All right? Who art thou that judgest another man's servant? To his own masters he standeth or faileth. Yea, he shall be holding up. For the Most High is able to make him stand. One man esteemeth one day above another. Another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind, man. You got some brothers who won't celebrate Thanksgiving. Well, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. You got some brothers who go to Big Mama house and grab that damn plate to bring home. You got some brothers who totally stay away from it, man. That's another topic for another day. All right. I said, for he regardeth the day, regardeth it unto the Lord. He that regardeth not the day, to the Lord he do not regard it. He that eateth, eateth to the Lord, for he giveth the Most High thanks. He that eateth not to the Lord, he eateth not, and giveth the Most High thanks. All right, so you got brothers who are going to do certain things, but they both serve the Lord, man. All right, for none of us liveth to himself, and no man dieth to himself. So for whether we live unto Yahweh, and whether we die unto Yahweh. Whether we live, therefore, or die, we are the Lord's, man. Hey, that's the bottom line, man. We all belong to the Lord. All right. I'm going to go down to verse 10. For to this end, Mashiach both died and rose and revived, that might be Lord both of the dead and the living. Or why dost thou judge thy brother? Or why dost thou set it not thy brother? We shall all stand before the judgment seat of the Lord. All right. And that's it, man. You can't judge. You can't be going on taking things that are not profitable for you. All right. Or taking things that a brother, sometimes brothers give advice and brothers don't take it. And they might look at that brother a certain way. But sometimes brothers just don't feel in the spirit that they don't think may be profitable for them, man. That's basically it, man. We just got to be mindful, be examining ourselves, all right, knowing what's good for us, knowing what counsel to take, what not to take. All right, cause we all got things that we all got chinks in the armor, so to speak. You know. With that one, say, "Call Allah, Yahweh Shemi Awashai." Give honor to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, and until next time, Shalom.